Trading can be very challenging, that's right, but trading can be seamless when you know the right thing to do. In this video, I will share with you exactly how I was able to do my analysis, my entry confirmation, and get into this particular trade. You can do this and you can replicate this same result on your own by following this simple, consistent guideline in order for you to achieve this. Once you open your trading chart, your number one goal is for us to determine the trend of the market. So first, you begin by identifying what the trend of the market is. Is the market buying? Is the market selling? So these are major questions you need to ask yourself, and these are the major things you need to do. If it is a seller's market, it means that you will only be looking for opportunity to sell. Do not be looking for opportunity to buy in a seller's market, because you don't have what it takes to reverse price. And since you don't have what it takes to reverse price, you shouldn't be looking for that particular opportunity in a market scenario such as this. So, having said that, what exactly do you need to do? First, let's determine our trend. So if you look at this, price has been in an uptrend. You can see that this is a higher high, this is a higher low, and then we'll have this higher high. So price being an uptrend, then we need to look for our point of interest. What is point of interest? Remember, we are not meant to enter trade randomly. You don't just jump into trade. So there are proven back-tested points where you can make your trading decision. These zones are high probability trade entry. So one of these zones is the smart money cube. So for this particular trade, my focus was on a smart money cube. So what you are seeing here, that particular candle you are seeing there, is my smart money cube. So you are wondering, what is a smart money cube? If you look at this, you can see here, let's begin. This is a bullish candle, right? Another bullish candle, another bullish candle, then suddenly a bearish candle. So when you find an opposite candle in a series of similar candle, it is what we refer to as a smart money cube, right? And that was exactly what we got. That was exactly what we got here. Okay, so you can see this is a bullish candle, another bullish candle, then we had this bearish candle, and then price continue to do what? Continue to move up. So you can't see now bullish, bullish, bullish. So this opposite candle in the middle of the series of this similar candle is what we refer to as our smart money cube. So when I spot this smart money cube, you can see how I marked the zone of that smart money cube, right? Now, subsequently, price return into that smart money cube. So you can see that price reverses into that zone. So when price came into this particular zone, how do I make my trade entry? Remember, it took bearish pressure to bring price into this zone. So the fact that price come into this zone alone is not for me to jump in and make a trade entry. So I was able to wait and I begin to study the behavior of price in this zone. And one common thing I realized was that when this bearish candle was formed, I saw this bullish candle. So this begins to give me an assurance that the presence of buyers are now coming in. Then I had this bearish candle, then I had another bullish candle, and then followed by another bullish candle. Then I have this bearish candle. But this particular bearish candle did not close below this particular bullish candle. So that shows that there is still a bullish momentum in this market. So afterwards, I had this bullish candle and I had this follow-up candle, and that's exactly how I made this particular buy entry at this point. So this is how I was able to make this particular entry, and afterward price begins to move in my direction. And of course, you can see the beauty of it. You can see how well this is playing out. I actually missed a second entry here, which I'm supposed to make on my 15-minute time frame. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see that on this 15-minute time frame, I had this beautiful price reaction. So this would have been my second trade entry. So how would I have come into this trade? I would have simply pick up my trend line and mark the zone out this way. So once I saw this pattern and I know that this is a bullish trend, I was patient enough because I saw this range of price and then price break out of it. So this would have been my second buy entry, and then I would have been in this price that is currently at this zone. So this is a very simple and seamless method if you are to apply your smart money cube. This was how I did the analysis and exactly how I was able to find my entry. You can do this and you can replicate the same result. If you have any question, you can ask your question in the comment section of this video, or you click on the link in the description of this video that will take you to a Telegram group where you can ask your question. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to give this video a like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. Thank you, and see you in the subsequent video.